Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that it chose to join me today here in Port Marché, in the Kraken's Eye. I need to talk to... I'm not actually sure what I need to do. We are doing quests. We're doing quests for the DLC.
What do we do if there are no more ships?
All that.
You die of starvation or
little
disease.
I don't know what they're talking about here. Kedrick? The man sitting here nurses a mug of grog. From the slightly glassy look of his eyes, it's not his first serving. He seems entirely absorbed in a coin that he juggles along the ribbed line of his knuckles. And that is the coin that I'm looking for. Nice coin, I'm gonna say. The man blinks up at you. It takes him a few seconds to focus on your features.
Thanks.
He frowns down at the coin.
Something I can do for you, Watcher.
I take it you've heard of me?
You weren't exactly quiet when you came through here the first time. Though it's certainly been quieter since you left.
He glances askance at Chody.
Yeah, well, if folks had listened to me then, might be not so many would have died. I think it was worth shouting about, thank you.
I've come for the coin.
Sorry, mate. Ain't available for the taking.
Any reason why?
I
He inhales deeply and releases a great sigh.
were on a ship out of Telenair. We traded in luxuries. Spirits, mostly. Brought mead, worth an egg for the Dawn Stars, and Enifer out. Returned with rum and Iraq, but also murk berries and copper leaves. Ship came up on us out of the fog, flying the thrice-fucked flag of the Principe Sin Patrina. A dhow by the name of Misery's Delight. If you know it. We certainly knew it, and of Malnage's reputation. Yet the captain set to fight her off. Damned fool that he was.
Well, you have to defend what's yours.
I suppose.
He frowns at his hail.
I only survived on account of this coin. Cannons firing, folks shouting and screaming, and I see this at my feet, shiny as you please. Decide for wow knows what reason to pick it up. And a cannonball tears through the deck right above me, right where my head had just been. That sets the coin to rolling, though, and I chase after it. Deck behind me explodes to splinters, all shot to shit. And me not there only on account of this coin. It rolls through the rail posts. And I, not willing to let this damned thing be, leap after it. Feel my fingers close around it right as the ship goes up behind me in a great fucking fireball worthy of Magrin herself. They must have hit the powder kegs. Wake up down the way at Valaria's Rest. Nothing but the clothes on my back, and this coin clutched tight in my grip. Come up here looking for work, for a ship to get me off of this backwater island.
He takes a long swig from his mug. Can I buy the coin off of you? Even though that's what I asked. And he specifically said, no, actually I didn't ask to buy it. I just said, I've come for the coin, yeah. Yeah, I can buy it.
It ain't for sale, Watcher. I wish I could. But there's no amount of coin I consider worth the fortune this little piece of silver has brought me.
Well, this calls for something stronger. Let's drink to their memory.
Wouldn't be a mariner if I turned down a drink of rum. Or pour out a dram for the lads.
Let's drink him under the table. I'm gonna fail. Apparently, the sailor, despite having a head start, handles his spirits better than you do. Yep. We're gonna need to kill him.
Was there something else you wanted, Watcher? I've got friends to forget.
I'm sure.
Wouldn't be a mariner if I turned down a drink of rum.
Now die.
Pour out a dram for the lads.
You slip the poison into the rum as you return to the table. The man doesn't last long after he quaffs the drink. He seizes up, falls from his chair, and twitches on the ground, blood foaming from his mouth and nostrils. Wide eyes around the tavern watch as the man goes still. The coin rests on the table, forgotten. Coin in hand, you leave the mariner asleep in his chair. Oh, wait. He didn't die? Because that sounded like he died. But apparently he's not dead. Well, it doesn't really... No, he is dead. Yeah. As I said before, it doesn't matter. Because the quest line is all spoiled. It's all broken forever. Because, you know, definitely he was killed. That's weird. Asleep, killed. Asleep, killed. Yeah, that's how it works. They don't really go... They don't die, they go to sleep. Yes, it's how it works. I promise you. Anyway, yeah, it's just... Yeah, that's what you get when you get... You don't allow me to have any choice in the matter. It's just a story being told. And it's in a DLC, so it allows me to even further detach it from our choices. It's just... This doesn't count. It doesn't count. Anyway, we have things to do. We got the coin, so we can now go back to the pool of memories. We won't go back to the pool of memories. However, well, we will go to places, but the point is, we won't go back to the pool of memories at the moment. We will go to Nekataka. Now, I didn't check online to see where this thing was. My intention actually was not to check online. My intention was, right as I started recording this episode, to just, you know, look around and see what I was gonna do on camera. But then I found that guy immediately, so I was like, well, it's probably not gonna be that difficult. So let's make it not that difficult, shall we? Zoom out a little bit. Look at the map. I know I can't look at the map while in this mode. While moving, I should say. So might as well not do that. Merchant vessel. Just some people. It's fine. Let them do their thing. I mostly just bring down slavers, really. And Nekataka. Now, in Nekataka, beneath Nekataka, a creature can be lured from a sinkhole. Now, we know where the beneath Nekataka is. You are traveling in the slums of Nekataka when the streets become suddenly barren. Your journey through the streets of Nekataka is interrupted as a group of Keith detach from the shadows before you. The cloaked and armored men and women say nothing as they spread out around you, blades drawn. However, my religion is going to allow me to identify them, hopefully. The approaching Kith wear little in the way of identifying marks, but their masks suggest possible ties to the Latin Key. The heavily armored Kith may be members of the Steel Garrote, servants of Woodica. Okay, what do you want? I'm going to kill them, though. They move silently toward you, light glinting along the edges of their weapons. Murder, 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 murder. Why are they doing this, I wonder? I mean, apart from the fact that I've never sided with Woodica, or at least I don't think I've sided with Woodica. That's a lovely looking armor right there, is what that is. Queth Cambrilla! Something or other. Okay, moving to the front. Let's see what I can do here. Let's go right ahead and get some of this. And go right ahead and go Plague of Insects in the face. And everybody's gonna be very, very happy with life because of what is about to happen. Yeah, you're gonna do that. That's probably a better thing. So now they're taking damage over time. Can't cast spells. Well, they can actually, because that doesn't work like it does in some other games. I really wish interrupts were like, cancel your attack. You have to start from the beginning. Because that way I would have to be careful to avoid interrupts, for one. But I also would be able to use interrupts to, for example, stop mages from casting spells. Although the fact that it isn't a turn-based game would make it a little bit kind of complicated. There's a precise missive over here. This letter has been folded into a square with clean, diligent creases. It reads, Penumbra walks the Deadfire carrying shards of heat-scorched metal. The significance of these items can't have escaped you, though the timing is a surprise to us all. We should grasp this opportunity. Kill Penumbra, and do not hide your act, for we work under the auspices of law. See to it that the metal gets into Easia's hands. She wastes her potential in Periki's outlook. Praise the exiled queen. Well, well, well. Eisia in Periki's Outlook is where we're going right now. Well, maybe not. I don't actually know what's going to happen when we go in here. Nope, yep. Periki's Outlook. I just want to be outside, I suppose. I have no idea where Izia is, though. And Periki's Outlook is a big area. How am I going to figure this out? Well, I could look it up online. Let's see if anything happens when we arrive. I'm going to look it up online if it doesn't. You invited an imp into your crew. Disgusting, says somebody. The imp is not with me. There's an abandoned dog over here.
Well, there's this thing I've been meaning to tell you for a while now.
What, I got something on my face?
No! It's just that you're really swell, is all. And I thought, you should know it.
Swell, huh? You're looking pretty flushed for a swell, Firefly.
Am I? 'Cause, that is, you're more than swell. You're...
Let's you and me talk somewhere cool over a cup of something warm.
I don't think those go anywhere, by the way. I know what they're in reference to. But I don't think those go anywhere. I actually don't know how to see that. Reputations, that's the one. So if we click over here, we can see... No, we need to click on her. Only at a 2 you start talking about swelling and whatnot. Sure. She hates Shodi, because that is the famous thing. Shodi is... Actually, you can tell right there. Anti-religious. Yeah, that's the problem. Is there any reason or any way that you don't like Maya? Yeah, probably. There's probably a few. That does seem like a thing that, skullduggery. That's about the only thing. Yeah, because it's down to these, and it's all very weird. Josh Sawyer, the lead designer of the game, actually gave a talk over on his Twitch channel and on his YouTube channel. I think if you go to Josh Sawyer's YouTube channel, you probably can find the talk about reputation system. Very interesting. But he was talking about specifically this system over here and how it is overly complicated and doesn't really achieve any anything relevant. And it is. I don't pay attention to it, basically. I think it's good for honestly, I think it's good just to see what our reputation is with each faction, but that's nothing new. The relationships between the characters, though, those are, I don't think these matter too, like these, I don't think these are very particularly important or anything. I wish there was just one dialogue in the whole game where you could make a choice and then one of your companions would start liking the other companion or disliking the other companion, and that's it. And we don't need systems for it, we just need dialogue written. I like it better when that happens. I think it works like that, for example, at Neverwinter Nights 2. There's a couple of occasions where certain characters... It has been a long while since I played Neverwinter Nights 2. But basically there's a couple of characters, not that many, but there's a couple of characters that do interact with each other. And then you make choices depending on what you want them to think of each other, and then basically they react accordingly, and it's pretty fun. It's also pretty fun because one of them is a tiefling, so of course it's gonna be pretty fun. Now let me look for the Izia person. She is apparently in
razor skewers, crusted swordfish.
It's fine. Crusted swordfish. Is that like breaded swordfish? Is it like, when he put bread and egg around a thing in the crust? Izia is over here. Hi.
You've got something shiny for me, friend.
The dwarf moves closer to you, the air around her thick with smells of oil and metal shavings. She dips one end into your pocket and frowns, coming up empty. She brazenly opens the mouth of your pack and peers inside. Excuse me, what are you doing?
Ordinary inspection. Don't you worry, I'm a professional. Everyone gets a turn.
Biting her lip, she squints down at your goods and equipment.
You keep a dream journal too? No need to blush. This one's tame compared to mine.
She sets the journal of groggy Euthasian's ramblings aside with a smile.
Ow! Something bit me!
She snaps her hand back with a wince. Console Hot's skull lets out a gleeful chuckle and burrows into a mound of coins. Her eyes widen.
Now, isn't this an odd trinket?
She taps on the shard of metal you retrieved from the black isle, holding it against her ear like a conch shell.
If you bring me some more of that odd metal, maybe I can craft something shiny for you. There's no telling until I've got my hands on it.
So she's like the imp at the end of Baldur's Gate 2. There's so many games with something like this. Basically, random things that you collect throughout your journey, and you put in your impossible bag of impossibleness, and then at the end, the game just goes through all of it and gives you things at random. I don't like that mechanic, honestly. In this game, it actually fits a little bit better than it does in Baldur's Gate 2, because we have the stash, for one. But it doesn't work all that well, because you never... I mean, it's good that the game is actually telling us what the things are. But you don't necessarily grow attached to any of the items that you find. Because especially this odd metal thingy. Console Hot's skull is this whole thing. But yeah, like the Dream Journal, did I? I don't remember. It's just such a huge game. How do you expect me to remember? But more importantly, how do you expect me to know what things you're going to react to in advance? It's impossible. You'd need... First off, it's metagaming, for one. But you need just such enormous amount of knowledge to know this. Why are you so curious about my belongings?
Promise you won't laugh? See, it all started with this dream I had.
She averts her gaze and coughs slightly.
All I remember is a woman opened this satchel and gave me 3 pieces of dark metal. Told me that she had lost them, but that if I kept my eyes open, they'd be found again one day. When I got my hands on them, I was to bring the pieces together and get a prize for my troubles. Isn't that a strange calling?
She scratches the back of her head and shrugs.
I was just a girl when I had that dream, but it stuck with me like hagfish to the roof of my mouth. So if you find any unusual metals, you bring them to me first, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I do so ever enjoy the northern English accent that she has. I believe it is northern. I could be wrong on that, but if I am, I think it is, because I'm bad at accents in general and noticing the accents. But yeah, it's really cool. So can you craft anything from my equipment?
Won't know until we've had a closer look.
Rubbing her hands together, she leans in to scrutinize your belongings.
Now, if you bring me
Nope.
some more of that odd...
I know. I got waylaid by some assassins who mentioned you by name.
Did they? Now?
She, the side of her mouth twitches.
Well, lots of folks know me. And lots of folks aren't entirely nice. But you should know all about that, seeing as you look ready for a fight.
She scans you up and down, nodding with approval. What do you do here?
I mostly fuse metal, link chains, and mend dented helms. Boring, but it keeps the creditors at bay.
By the way, I don't think she was here when we came around the first time, because when we came around the first time, I don't think I had the DLC yet, and she is a character that is added by the DLC. Although, of course, she's not in the area that we started off as, but still.
When Abidon's inspiration strikes me, I've been known to cobble together things that are more fun and eye-catching. Just need the right materials.
Farewell. And Marihi...
Last time you showed your face here, you left with a swollen thumb.
She raises her brow upon Takeo.
Akira, you swing the forge hammer with such grace, I say.
Takeo mutters and fluffs back his hair.
A better compliment than you paid last time. I'll take it.
And she turns her focus back to you.
Holler if any of the iron or steel laying around catches your fancy. Oh.
I don't know that it will. Lover's embrace. We got other things, but I don't want to buy anything for the moment. Have right? Have way? Not right. What? Why did I go with the word? Right. I have way too much money as it is. I can open these.
Worry not. No need to thank me.
No, I just want to see what they have. Mm-hmm. Cool things, I'm sure. The other one does. This one, not so much. So is he that's not actually a quest? That's weird. Okay. So, to the gullet. To the gullet, once again. I say once again, but not really sure if that's the case. Let's try to find it by ourselves. I'm still giving the game a chance here. The hole, I believe the hole is a bar. It would make some sense for all those little quests that we have to be in bars, because, well, not only would it keep thematic sense, but not that there's any really subtext to it, but still, you know, it would still be consistent, but also it'd be easy, which is a good thing. Easiness is my favorite. I like it.
Need something?
No, for now. See you later. But I don't think we're gonna be that lucky this time around. Let's just turn fast mode on so I can explore as fast as I can. We're not gonna be that lucky. Okay, well, let's try to figure out. Well, actually, I don't really need to know what I just need to look for this. Well, I know where I need to go. I need to go to the old city. And I thought it was going to be that. The problem is, I don't know how to get to the old city. Oh. It wasn't that difficult. Yeah, do you guys remember when we were down there? I always like underground cities. I like it. Did I mention it when I must have. When I was down there. Let's just go. So there was just go down. Yeah. There was a yeah, I figured it was gonna be down here because, you know, beneath Nekataka, this is the old city. This is like with previous it's not, I say previous, but, you know, with the different architectural style and all that sort of stuff. It's all this big thing. Temple ruins. Oh. I wonder if it's over here. So, I think we're fighting for reasons. I don't like respawning enemies. Can be lured from a sinkhole. Oh yeah, this. Oh my God, that's a sorcerer. Sure. No, don't do that. That's gross. Okay. Yeah, so it's a sinkhole, and I think. Oh, I didn't get you. And I think there was a sinkhole in a different map. I actually thought it was going to be this one. But I think there was another map right next to this one. It's pretty hard to navigate in here, as it turns out. And of course, this takes us... No, this is one of the ways that it takes us to where the bandits were. Those bandits that we basically never sided with. I say bandits, but pirates. It's basically... It's semantics, really. But no. Yep. This is not where we need to go. At least not that I think, not that I am aware of. Where we need to go is... I don't know where we need to go, but Shodi found something. And we're in the other map. There's another map. Is this it? The Azure Pearl! Shodi, you beauty! Roughly the size of your fist. This sphere of smooth, white Adra feels far heavier than it looks. A briny scent like the crisp smell of the Deadfire sea undercut by the rancid reek of rotting fish tenaciously clings to it. The smell does, the briny smell. Despite being inactive, the Adra retains some of its shimmer, perhaps owing to the spiritual essence it contains. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they did with the rules for soul preservation and all that stuff, because I think they retconned a bunch of it, and I am not particularly big fan of all that retconning. This is full only, right? No, it is not. It's bad. Don't do that. I mean, sure. Actually, do that one over there. Be quick about it, please. You're having fun back here. Oh yeah, that's good. We're losing folks. Oh yeah, she's as a folk. Don't worry.
What can I do?
Things are not going as smoothly as maybe they should be going, but it's fine. Can give a little bit of the Shield of the Faithful over here, because we don't have that. We have the Dire Blessing, which is a great way. It's a great thing to automate with the AI, for sure. Everything else sort of works for the most part. I do ruin it by pushing auto attacks and whatnot. Or not pushing auto attacks, by canceling auto attacks, rather. Okay, and so what were they? Why did they come out? Who were they? Some Lagofath. Sure, it's fine with me. And that means that the Seeker's face will get a thing, a pearl. The Slaying face will get a coin. And the Surviving face needs a skull. Where is that? The city's sepulchers in Nekataka. Well, this one was a little bit... I don't actually know how to... Oh yeah, we can go through here. This one was a little bit harder to find. Specifically, it required a bunch of traveling, so I'll do the bunch of traveling that this one is probably also going to require, the sepulchers, because I think it requires us to go to the up on the northwest of the map. It's not northwest, upper right corner of the map of Nekataka. There's like a district there, and that one is the one where we found the dragon. There was a dragon. Yeah, so that's where we're going. But we're out of time for the day, so I'm gonna do it off camera, and in the next episode we'll be there, and we'll get it. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pillars of Eternity 2. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.